We begin with our continuing coverage of breaking news in Fond du Lac, where a second vote has taken place for union members at Mercury Marine in Fond du Lac. This about 1 week after they rejected a contract proposal from company officials, but it looks like the new vote may have been for nothing. Fox 11's Lou Hillman is in Fond du Lac this morning and has the latest. Hi, Lou.
Well, good morning, Allison. About 200 people were told showed up for that vote, but as of midnight, Mercury Marine has officially pulled that contract offer off the table, meaning about 800 union jobs are now likely headed to Stillwater, Oklahoma. Now, last night, about 10 o'clock, union members started getting phone calls from their co-workers that there would be a second vote taking place down here at Union Hall. Now, depending on who you asked, it was a moment of excitement, confusion, relief. There were lots of different emotions. Union members at the time told us they weren't even sure if their votes would count. And as we're learning today, that is the case, in fact. Now, I spoke with the union president just moments ago, and he says basically what they thought is that if they started the vote last night, which started around 10 o'clock, they could go to midnight, and then they could pick up this morning at 6 a.m. and then do the vote through today. They were told shortly after midnight, they got word from the company that, in fact, that wasn't going to be the case, that the midnight deadline was standing. It was going to stay intact, I guess you could say, and that the second vote wouldn't count. Union President Mark Zilgis said he's very angry about how the situation unfolded last night. Here's what he had to say a few minutes ago.
The company pulled the rug out from underneath them. These people are going to have to understand this company had no intention of staying here, and this is why they did that. They built up these people. Why wouldn't they let a true election keep going? They're the ones that pulled this out, not us. We gave them that second chance.
Now, as you can see, union members have been gathering here this morning, trying to figure out just exactly what the situation is. Now, we did try to contact a company official, and he was not available, but since this all started, the company has made it very clear that last night, or I guess the midnight deadline, would stand. That it was well known. They made it clear that it was well known to the union, and that they made it clear all along that there would be no extension. So at this point, it remains to be seen what happens next. But all indications are that the union jobs here, about 800, are heading to Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Lou, have any of the union members explained why they waited so long, why they waited until right before that deadline to do another vote?
Well, that's a great question, and they had been pushing for that second vote. There was a group of the union members that had been pushing for that second vote all week. What we're told is that the local union leadership had to get some sort of approval from either the district union leadership or the international machinist union leadership to go ahead, and that they didn't get word until very late last night. Now, we should point out that not all union members who showed up here were in favor of a second vote. Many people said that they voted no to the contract proposal, and they stood by their vote, and they thought there was no reason to vote again.
All right, Lou, and we'll have a full report tonight on Fox 11 News.
Yep, thank you very much.
All right.